Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
Tell you what's up this week, Jose. Seth Rollins is covering the Friend Donkey Piss, so I'm not happy with him.
Yeah, not sure what he's doing there.
Put your arm down, Seth. I get you're in the main event. I get that you're pissed off with us that you've not been on TV for a while, but we've booked you.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah.
Let's get
Hell of
into
a
the show.
show. Yeah, hell of a show this week.
Definitely. Kicking things off with a bit more of a cruiserweight exhibition.
Yep, and they really are on their expedition as Trick beats
Yep,
Butch.
impressive.
Yeah, solid. They're holding it down at the minute, boys.
Next up, the returning Braun Strowman. We saw him last week.
He made his return last week in quite an emphatic statement.
Yes, a huge impact, appearing and choke slamming the current FDW champion, Bronson Reed.
Well, he came for revenge for Nicholas Axiom.
And now looking to get a match in as he's returned.
Yep, proper match after the big power lift on Big Bronson Reed. Braun Strowman strutting his way down to the ring, saying that there is another monster here in FDW.
I was going to say, he is an opposing force. I think I said it last week when I said, what do you do to take out a monster? You get another monster.
Yep. In case of emergency, break glass for Braun.
Yeah, Strowman.
But in the tune-up here, poor Apollo Crews.
Once again getting wheeled out.
He knows his place.
Let's not put Apollo Crews down. He definitely gave a good showing against Sheamus before the pay-per-view, the most recent pay-per-view. It was unfortunate not to get the win.
Fist to the sky.
It's almost like giving a knuckle bump to the friend of your fist.
Nigeria's own. Apollo Crews. Chance for Apollo Crews to get these hands.
Braun Strowman starting things off with a display of power, just hoisting the... I mean, Apollo Crews is not a small man. Hoisting him on his shoulder and carrying him around like a baby.
Apollo's got that power in him as well.
Very true.
But Braun able to just lift him up and slam him down.
Unconventional attacks from Braun Strowman. They're all about power and pain and aggression. Just dragging his opponent around.
Flinging him across the ring as well.
As Doug looks on.
Especially bug-eyed to be like, fuck, how tall is that man?
Yeah. I hope he doesn't come my way.
Did I just see him throw a Nigerian across the ring? Hook to the leg.
Strowman just manhandling Crews and almost a 3 count then and there.
Looking to get the job done early here is Braun.
I mean, you wouldn't blame Apollo Crews to maybe take a little sit down, but no.
But with a reversal DDT.
It's got to be part of you when Strowman's
him away.
Makes you think, maybe I'll just take the 3 count. Maybe it's fine.
Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe a loss isn't the worst thing here.
Yeah.
Braun looking good here.
Yeah, looking very good after his recent absence. Nothing serious.
Into the kip up, but Braun just pushing him away twice. Like, get out of here, fool. Trading blows now with Braun Strowman. That can't be a wise manoeuvre.
I was going to say, not the man I'd like to trade blows with. But Apollo Crews.
Looking for a big chop.
Blocked again. Reversal and a punch. Oh, and a kick. Apollo Crews now mustering some offense against the big man.
Down to the mat. And a stomp to the head. No matter how big you are, that's got to hurt.
He's weathered the storm, and now Crews is looking to start pushing his own agenda.
This time the crowd says the best are here. Yes, we are. This is FDW.
Damn straight. Oh, dump to the outside.
Apollo to the outside there. Braun just follows up like the Terminator.
He's slow, methodical, and just brutal is Braun Strowman.
Big throws, big suplex.
damaging
straight to the
knee. I mean, how do you combat size and strength for Braun Strowman?
Well, ask Apollo Crews. He's in the ring with him.
Certainly managing it. Maybe going for a count out is his way.
It was good enough for Braun Breaker a couple of weeks ago.
Yep. Strowman back into the ring as Doug scampers out of the way.
Not looking to get caught up in any of that.
Apollo Crews now turns favour to Braun Strowman.
Apollo looks to get to the high risk manoeuvre. Maybe that might be his secret
Goes
weapon.
for a frog splash. Could this be it?
Doug sliding into the ring.
No, not enough way to put Strowman.
Almost catching Strowman off guard there.
Strowman found a fight here in Apollo Crews.
That is
Jesus!
a display of power from Crews.
Lifted him up and saying, "I'll change this light while you're up there." And Crews with a pinful victory over Strowman. Strowman can't believe it.
That's got to hurt the ego.
Oh, and as if to rub salt into the wound. Bronson Reed.
We know Bronson's not afraid of a stare down, even if for the first time he is looking up at his victim.
Yeah. Bronson's usually a drive-by and assault type of guy. Maybe not looking to square off with Braun Strowman just yet.
Absolutely.
But a hell of a victory for
Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews, yeah.
Yep.
Almost forgot his name.
That's stunned.
Yeah. But now on to the women.
Yeah, we've yet to decide who's going to be stepping up to Tegan Nox next, as the rules are on screen. A gauntlet match.
It's a hell of a way to decide.
Women will come in one at a time as the rest of the roster looks to stake their claim.
Yeah. A winner stays on type of deal. And it's, I mean, it's harder if you start, but it's definitely not impossible to come out the victor.
But this is your chance to demonstrate your stamina if you're going to step up to the ever-dominant Tegan Nox.
Yep.
One woman who does know what it takes, though, Indy Hartwell, the only woman to hand Tegan Nox a loss in the women's round-robin tournament.
Yeah, one hell of a competitor.
Interesting she's coming out first.
Looking to start things, perhaps didn't pull the best draw in the world, but I'm sure that won't stop her.
Now this division knows each other very well. They've all fought each other, but one wrinkle that perhaps they weren't expecting was the debut of Raquel Rodriguez last week, which throws a bit of a spanner into the works.
Oh, most definitely. She is not someone to be messed with.
Yes, it was a losing effort last week to the champion, but
it was a game performance. Certainly wasn't a as easy a match as Tegan Nox might have hoped.
No, there was some real back and forth as Rodriguez kept her on her toes, but ultimately that shiniest wizard was her undoing.
Yeah, and like it or not, Tegan Nox is very much the measuring stick for any woman trying to break it big in FDW.
Yeah. Starting things off here, Indy and Rodriguez.
Pretty matched in height, these two, but Raquel Rodriguez definitely got the power game. Huge clothesline there by Rochelle Rodriguez.
It's Rachel. It's Rachel Rodriguez.
Raquel.
Raquel, just Del Boy off to the side.
Ronald Rodriguez.
Easy Raquel love.
Rodriguez now throwing Hartwell to the outside. Pinfall, submission or count out will get you the victory.
Yep, able to proceed in the gauntlet match.
Yep. Now, we've seen gauntlet matches in the past. It's definitely worth trying to put your opponent away early, it has to be said. Try and conserve the energy for the next one.
And then we're speaking into existence. Raquel Rodriguez takes the high-risk maneuver splash off
Huge
the top.
flying splash. Bring the count. Indy not going to say no, though. She's not done yet. Raquel manhandling Indy here in the first match.
More power. Could she be the monster of the women's division?
Perhaps taking that loss to Tegan Knox
Into
to
the
heart,
Boston Crab.
really. Yep, not the reverse.
A traditional Boston Crab there.
Yeah. Ooh, but Indy Hartwell with the high elbow knocking Michelle down.
Hartwell getting rid of space now. Clothesline to the outside.
Huge clothesline to the outside, but Rodriguez ready for it. Flurry of punches. And Indy with the reversal.
Big neck breaker there to the outside. That's gotta hurt.
Very back and forth between these two.
Bounced off the steps.
That's going to affect you in the later matches if Indy can knock off Rodriguez.
Trying elbow drop from Rodriguez. She's a wrecking machine, pumping herself up. She's got the 24-inch python's brother.
She's getting pumped.
She's been saying her prayers and eating her vitamins. It's Rodriguez, brother.
Back to the ring. And in comes Raquel.
Almost sizing her opponent up, stood there like a Tekken character at one point.
Oh yeah, fight.
How she gave Indy Hartwell just enough breathing room that she could start striking back.
Yep, Indy Hartwell with some swift kicks. Indy Hartwell obviously still very new to FDW. She's only been here about a month now.
But in that time she's got the measure of the women's division, having fought them all in singles action. But this time, only a 2 count on Rodriguez.
Yeah, definitely more experience in what to expect from the other members of the locker room.
Yeah, perhaps she wasn't expecting Rodriguez to be in the opening.
Oh, and yet again another near fall. Indy Hartwell beside herself. What has she got to do? She can't waste too much energy here.
Wrapping the legs around Rodriguez.
I mean, it's a random order, so you've got to think, who's next? Who's next for whoever wins this one? And will they have enough left to take them on?
You've got to think if Hartwell wins, she's the one with the advantage here. If Rodriguez wins, she doesn't know what to expect out of the other competitors.
That's very true.
Rodriguez was not.
But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Rodriguez going in blind, she...
It's a delayed choke slam there, just dropping Hartwell unceremoniously to the mat.
Beautifully done as Rodriguez to the top.
Dropping
You've got to think that it works both ways. Obviously, Rodriguez doesn't know what to expect from the rest of the roster, but the rest of the roster don't really know what to expect from Rodriguez.
But that being said, they are watching this match. They're seeing what's yet to come, and nobody was expecting Raquel Rooney.
Just spinning around by the neck. New chiropractic move to realign the back.
Yep, Rodriguez just power bombs. The one-arm power bomb.
Of course, she was going to slam her outside of the ring there.
I think she calls up the Tejano slam as she picks up the first pinfall and advances.
Indy Hartwell knocked off in good fashion, but...
Next up, though, from one powerhouse to another.
Nikita Lyons. She's a mainstay here on FDW. She's been very impressive this season. She just hasn't managed to convert to a championship gold yet.
She has a lot to prove, and a big drop kick straight out the gates will do it.
That will definitely do it.
After finishing sort of joint last place in the round robin tournament with Scarlett, you gotta think she's looking to get. Yeah, she's looking to get some steam back on her side.
And wasting little time going after Rodriguez. Rodriguez got to be a bit tired after that fight against Hartwell.
I think I'll be a bit tired after being German suplexed by Lyons as well, like Jesus.
Yeah. Lyons knows what needs to be done here.
So strong
Rodriguez trying to
strikes.
battle back.
Strong strikes of Lyons, but Rodriguez able to just catch her in mid-flight.
That takes power.
And this has perhaps put the women's division on notice.
Definitely. Rodriguez really putting in a fight here.
As
But is it
Lyons
going to be
looks
enough?
a big delay DDT there.
Rodriguez got to limit those big hits. Another DDT there. He's going to be seeing stars.
Just muscling her way out of all of Lyons' offense.
Really pushing back. Lyons came out with a hell of a head of steam, but
Almost a modified deep
Rodriguez.
sits there from Rodriguez. Jimmy with the 2 count.
Near fall for Rodriguez. She may have been first in, but she doesn't intend to be last out. Or first out, rather. But a huge high elbow could seal the deal.
Dumping her down. It's really those quick strikes that catch you off guard that might just seal a victory for you here. So you have to pick up multiple if you're going to want to win. At least at this
And
stage.
Nikita Lyons very adept with those quick strikes. Just misses the kick there, though.
Rodriguez with it scouted. She gets her up.
Looks for a...
Ridiculous Alabama burning hammer
Swing.
slammer.
Yes. Call it the swing through slam.
And again she gets her up for a giant Tejano bomb. And it's locked in
Into a
deep.
cover. And another victory for Rodriguez here.
Just picking off 2 members of the women's division in quick succession.
Impressive victory over Nikita Lyons, it has to be said.
As she catches her breath for a moment, out comes Roxanne Perez.
She doesn't look worried. Roxanne Perez, I'd say the standout of the Women's Championship tournament.
Yep, she was a finalist as Perez immediately go for that ground and pound. The ferocity.
Looking to waste little time in putting Rodriguez away. I mean, by the looks of it, you just got to stop Rodriguez from getting her hands on you, otherwise she could be in trouble.
Yeah, but Perez the fresh competitor here, and that's got to count for volumes.
Fresh and fast as well.
And
Can
quick
she keep steering the back?
to the back of Rodriguez.
Can she keep Rodriguez off balance?
Nope.
Nope. The size difference. Just come here.
Come here!
Come here, child. Oh, hand. Rodriguez now finally got her hands on Roxanne. This could be a problem.
And it's at that moment that she knew she fucked up.
Yep. Oh.
Back into the ring now. Jimmy watches on.
Roxanne going for a spin.
Channeling her inner Kelly.
Running bulldog. Oh, and a kick to the back.
Removing
Take
that
the
base
power.
of power. That's it.
I mean, yes, Rodriguez is very strong, very impressive. Couple of victories so far, but she's got to be feeling the fatigue now.
Especially after the 3rd competitor is starting to wear her down. Methodical.
Crawling to that corner.
Dragging
Catch
that
a
definitely
breath.
to the corner.
Perez just waiting. Oh, and a strong elbow.
That big old suplex from Rodriguez.
The size difference.
She now thinks about getting up for 3 quick clotheslines. That is a way to knock all the wind out the sails of Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez. Got to be feeling that.
As Jimmy saves her from the juggernaut run.
Ooh, backbreaker. And now adding insult to injury. Torture rack.
Just wearing Perez down, spread out across the knee.
Catching.
Deep sixth into the mat.
Roxanne Perez.
Dazed and confused.
Gotta be thinking, what is this woman made of?
Just dropped and dumped to the mat from orbit.
Definitely think Rodriguez took that loss to Tegan Knox a couple of weeks ago to heart and is hoping to prove something else.
But is the stamina wear down enough? No, Perez not quite able to put her away from the 3 count.
A near fall though. Rodriguez slowing with the kick out. Possible sign that she's fading. Still so strong though. She slams Perez into the corner.
Just imposing her will on poor little Perez as she looks for spinning senton there.
Could this be it?
And there's the third.
The third victory.
2 more to go.
Oh, but she's up against the witch.
Yeah. She's gone through all sorts. She's gone through the game Indy Hartwell, the strong striking Nikita Lyons, the ground and pound and ferocity of Roxanne Perez, but now stands the occult Scarlett.
Yeah. This could be, I mean, it's a prime opportunity for Scarlett. Rodriguez has got to be feeling the effects of those 3 matches.
But nothing a quick super kick won't fix.
Yeah. Nonsense. I'll just kick her head into the crowd. And she picks her up for a
Tejano bomb. Jimmy
Ending
straight
it
into position. Into a 2 count.
Nearly over already. Rodriguez putting on an absolute display here.
I mean, we called it last week. We have some dominant champions here on FDW. One way to get your name noticed is to assert dominance.
And that is what Rodriguez is doing here.
That's what the D stands for. We're fucking dominant wrestling.
Yeah. we may have to rebrand.
Yeah, forever dominant wrestling.
I like fucking, but
hey, you know, we've got to keep it PG. We've got to keep it PG. Yeah. Just running into the corner now.
Scarlett mustered very little offense in this match so far.
And an athletic drop kick there from Rodriguez, but a swift kick from Scarlett.
Dropping of an elbow.
Momentum back on her side.
Rodriguez very slow getting up now. She's definitely starting to feel the punishment.
We have seen flashes of brilliance from Scarlett. Not a lot since.
Yep. Flashes of fire as well.
Yep.
She
her crowning moment.
Splash. What is Rodriguez powered by?
I don't know. I think she and Doug have been at the stash. She just deep sixes her into the mat. The 3 count. And Rodriguez.
A first in, knocking off 4 other superstars.
Now here's something she wasn't expecting. We alluded to it last week. We went shopping after Vengeance Day.
And we brought ourselves a bit of a waifu.
An old stalwart of FDW here on the channel. EO Sky making a debut for Friend Donkey Wrestling.
Fortunately, her debut's up against the monster that is Rodriguez.
Just being battered.
I have not seen a display like this in a long time.
I mean, we bigged up our women's division, but they've just been systematically picked apart by a debuting Rodriguez.
Yeah, she drops the bomb.
Senton as Jimmy with a 2 count already. Can Sky get the upset here?
Sky barely getting out of the gates here.
Just brought down to size.
Rodriguez wants another shot at the goals, and she keeps this up, she'll get it.
Well, she fought the champion last week. Perhaps she was just figuring her out, but Sky knows what it takes to win championship gold
kick to the knee.
Only a 1 count after all this time.
Oh, and a shot to the back. That is, yeah, very impressive to kick out at 1. Got to be demoralising for the for Io Sky here.
The Sky with a suplex.
Yeah, looking to turn things up now.
Sky's going to have to go to her wheelhouse and keep the speed and quickness advantage here. Even more so than Roxanne Perez.
She's, there we go. Sky's starting to get back on top now.
Giggity. Quick drop kick there from the waifu. She goes for the cover.
For a cover. How much has Rodriguez got left?
Not enough to counter the debuting Io Sky.
Io Sky picks up the win, but
And advances
her debut
to face
overshadowed by Rodriguez, it must be said.
Well, it may have been a short time in the ring, but Io Sky made it count. And you alluded to it.
She got the win.
Being the last one in gives you the best chance, and Io Sky took it in her debut, earning a championship match.
Impressive. Very impressive.
But speaking of championship matches,
The Open Challenge continues by Ricochet, this week being answered by Seth Rollins.
who hasn't been on TV for a while, he's been resting up. But another name in contention for the 4 pillars of FDW is Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he's another one that's put in a hell of a display at a gauntlet match, but I think Rodriguez just overshadowed everyone there.
But can Seth's stamina come into play here this evening against the well-coordinated Ricochet?
Oh, he is well coordinated, the best dressed champion on the brand.
I would argue that this is potentially Ricochet's biggest challenge yet.
I think you may be right. The caliber that Seth Rollins has gone up against, and I mean, we saw him in those fights with Sheamus. He's incredible at keeping up with his opponents, and Ricochet's probably going to struggle to put him away here.
Well, Ricochet, he can do it when it matters.
We've seen him time and time again take on all comers, even when it looks impossible.
But perhaps is this his hubris getting to him a bit now? It's just open challenge, open challenge, open challenge, knowing that he can beat them. Feeling that he can.
Well, before he's usually had a few weeks to sort of get himself sorted, or at least a week to get prepared for a fight. Now he's taking on them week by week without rest.
He's looking to silence the critics who say that his challengers come into the match more beat up than him. Now he's coming into the match more beat up, having gone through the masterful William Regal last week.
Hell of a performance last week by Regal.
And Kevin Owens the event before that. Carmelo Hayes the week before that.
He's not taking a day off, his old Ricochet. And yet still everything's coming up, Trev. God, that match is so...
There it is. The well-dressed champ.
Yep. Best dressed champ. Mind you, Seth's outfit would also...
I was about to say, it would also... You can only challenge for that title if it's going to match your outfit.
Yeah, otherwise you've got to change outfit. Now,
this is a big opportunity for Seth.
Huge opportunity. He's been flirting around the peripheries of championships for a while now, and I think now's the time he needs to start trying to think about capturing the gold.
Yeah, because if not, that's going to have a real knock to his confidence. He's answered a challenge. There's no hurdles in his way except the man that stands in front of him.
So I don't think Seth has actually been given a one-on-one opportunity for a title this season.
No, He's had opportunities to earn them when we've had him in matches. But this is a rare opportunity where the champion continually issuing open challenges to try to find someone on his level.
Worthy of the fight.
You're not worthy. What's that fear in the eyes of Ricochet there?
Jimmy starting things off. Ricochet getting to work. Once again, just a bit of a unorthodox approach to his start.
A deadlift suplex though from Ricochet.
Going for power instead of speed against Seth.
And that's what really throws his opponents off balance. They expect this high-flying, all-singing, all-dancing offense. But this time Seth got it scouted, scurrying out of harm's way.
Seth, a very quick learner, gonna get that offense down in the first few attacks. Unlikely to catch him with it twice. He starts to lay some damage on Ricochet. Punch to the gut.
And we've seen from time and time again from Seth that Seth really can do it all as well. The power, the technician, the submission, the high flying, even the strikes as he goes into the first cover.
He's truly an architect in that ring.
It's case in point. Oh! We alluded to it last week. People have that move scouted, Ricochet included.
Yep, it's a favourite here on the
Standing
FDW brand
shooting
of the
star
high
press.
flyers.
Yep.
It's almost like they're having a backstage challenge to see who can do the best one at any one time.
But nothing a quick shooting star press off the top to the outside. Ricochet not one to be outdone.
Yeah, that is spectacular. I love watching Ricochet purely for what could happen.
Dong measuring contest game of one-upsmanship.
I like everyone in the front row of the crowd has like a proper t-shirt, apart from that one guy who's just in a black polo shirt.
I'm confused by the guy in the white shirt that says use the door.
Yeah. Whose is that?
I don't know. All I can think of is Alec Trevelyan. Just shut the door, Alec, there's a draft. Ricochet bring it back to the ring, almost striking Jimmy in the process. He takes a breather in the ring, up to an 8 count.
Ricochet going to take a count out here.
Jimmy calling it by the book as he tempts Seth to get back into the ring.
Seth just making it.
That was count, and you got to think there that was Jimmy giving Seth an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to see a championship match end on a count out.
Ricochet would retain either way.
Jimmy making a good call there, I think, personally, for the fans. Definitely. Ricochet may not see it that way, but...
Massive shooting star press from Trev there as he goes into the pin.
Seth with a kick out. Close fall at 2. Seth yet to muster any real offense.
With the double knees to the shooting star. Another
What a
slap
slap.
down to that. Almost as if Ricochet can sense that Seth might be the one.
Yeah. You've got to think he wanted that count-out victory just to make it a bit easier. Seth hits one.
We should have a shooting star press counter. I believe we're up to like 7 at this point in the most ridiculous ways.
Like I said, it's a challenge backstage. Seth going for the buckle now. We've seen this cost him.
We really have. We hope it doesn't backfire on him a little bit. Not that we're rooting for Rollins here.
Definitely not, as he slings Ricochet to the outside. We are partisan.
As Seth goes bug-eyed, he's been at Doug's stash.
Yeah.
Bug-eyed Seth. Massive tope.
Oh. Speared him into the barrier there.
If you're going to beat Ricochet, you've got to take those high-risk moves. Throw it all on the line.
Got to fight Ricochet with Ricochet.
And there's number 8. We're at Shooting Star City.
Ricochet now throwing Rollins
into the ring.
Count of 5. Jimmy will count you out.
Ricochet sitting down there. That may be his hubris. It could be the folly as Seth punishes him for it.
Is Ricochet getting a bit too big-headed here? Almost I've taken on everyone who's left.
As Jimmy fixes the ring post. Ricochet with a line salt there.
Ricochet looking very strong here. A rare poor performance by Seth Rollins so far.
Coming out the gate swinging, but roll through from Ricochet into the Pele kick.
I mean, maybe it's just Ricochet keeping him off guard and that, but it doesn't seem like Seth Rollins has shown up.
Schoolboy kick, followed by springboard, suplex through. Is there anything this man cannot do?
I mean, at this stage, it seems not. Well, he can't win us a supremacy match against Kevin Owens.
Noted. We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Ricochet now.
He'll do anything to defend his title. Big drop kick to Seth to the outside.
Making Seth climb back in the ring constantly.
Corkscrew flip to the outside as well.
Ricochet looking very impressive.
Seth looking to strike his way out of it. Seth hits a pedigree on the outside.
To the outside, possibly out of desperation there. Trying to get him some breathing room from Ricochet. But he's got to get him in the ring to get the pin.
Yep, no good doing it on the outside. You've got to think if he did that in the ring, that could have been his opportunity. Count of 6 now from Jimmy.
Playing to the crowd, wants to...
Seth thinks about it. He's got him in for the curb stomp.
Oh, for the stomp.
Driving that head into the mat. Up to 2.
It is.
And the new.
Seth Rollins has dethroned Ricochet.
Here is your winner, and new.
I'm speechless.
In a hell of a performance. It had been a long time coming.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be another classic Ricochet defense, but Seth Rollins with the pedigree on the outside and the stomp in the ring.
As he was beginning to doubt himself that he'd never get the job done, that he'd never claim championship gold. He saw his opportunity. He answered the call. He made it count.
It's up his first title here in FDW, and he is a happy man.
Swinging it around in true classic Seth style.
What a championship match, and what a night.
Well, let's see if the era of dominant champions continues. We saw some dominance from the new signing Raquel Rodriguez.
I mean, unbelievable dominance from
We've seen the dethroning of Ricochet.
Yeah, could we be seeing a changing of the guard?
Who knows what we'll see next week. So join us back here next episode to find out what happens next. See you soon.
Catch you then.